They fight dirty though, Heinz. A lot of people don't realise, like the competition, and yeah, they just play so dirty, slashing our truck tyres. This isn't a joke. This is real. Slashing truck tyres, graffitiing our offices. You know, kidnapping the boss's daughter once. No word of a lie. We were all at the main office sort of area. We were in the canteen at the main building. All of a sudden we get word over the tannoy saying that the boss wants to talk to you. He has some terrible news. We were like, what the hell's going on? Are we getting laid off? What's going to happen? So he comes and talks to all of us in this like big meeting. He was like, at 9 a.m. this morning, a tin was thrown through my office window, and it was this tin, and he shows us all a tin of Heinz beans. Now I think we're all immediately programmed. Whenever we see a tin, we all go hiss, boo, hiss, like it's a pantomime villain. So he goes, yep, that's enough hissing and booing. What was really alarming was the note that was attached to the tin. And he reads it out. Dear Mr. Bog, we have kidnapped your daughter. Please pay us £50 million and 10 of your trucks, and we'll set her free. If you do not meet our demands, she'll be not visiting a watery grave, but a bean juicy grave. Those were his words. He was going to drown my boss's daughter in a vat of bean juice, which is not how anyone would want to go. What he does is he asks for me, Stumpy Joe, who's one of my mates and like another trucker, me, Stumpy Joe, and Wheelie Dan. We call him Wheelie Dan because he's a big fan of Steely Dan, and he's in a wheelchair. So the boss, he comes to me, colleague of mine, Stumpy Joe, and Wheelie Dan. Comes to the three of us. He's like, we were like, fucking hell, boss, sorry to hear about your daughter, mate. If you called what did the police say? And he's like, we're not getting the police involved in this, lads. They'll only fuck it up. I've asked for you three because I need you guys to do a fucking mission for me. Like, mission? We're only drivers. You know, Wheelie Dan, he can't even fucking walk. What mission do you want us to do? He was like, look, I want you guys to sneak in, rescue my daughter within 24 hours. I felt like I was in fucking Die Hard or something. I was like, you're joking, aren't you? Why can't you get the police involved? It's like, look, it's not important. We don't need police snooping around here looking at what we've got going on. Alright, it'll only cause more problems. Now I trust you three. I could have asked anyone else here, but I specifically asked you three. Because I know that a lot of you have got a fucking nut in your skull. She was like, look, I'm gonna leave it with you. They're being kept at Heinz HQ. Here's the address. So he gives us the address, and we set off. Wheelie Dan was sort of the brains of the operation, right? He was out in the van. He had like surveillance. He had his eyes all over the place on that building. And he was our eyes and ears. He had the walkie-talkie. Stumpy Joe was the one who was there to get us in and out. No questions asked. And naturally I was the muscle. So we wait until night. Wheelie Dan's like, 10-4 Rubber Duck, how's it going? We said to him, we're still in the fucking van, what are you doing all that for? So I'm just testing it out. So we'll test it out when we leave. So we got out the van. Then he calls to us, 10-4 Rubber Duck. Yep, yeah, it works, well done, Dan. So anyway, we go up to the fence, snip the wires, get to the front entrance, take out the two front guards there with a karate chop. We put on their outfits, disguise ourselves as guards. This was a real, like, James Bond operation, this. We go in, there's a guard there at the other end of the of the building holding a machine gun. Oh, fucking hell, he's got a machine gun, what the hell are we going to do? Stumpy Joe was like, you leave it to me. Goes into a changing room, right? Comes out dressed as a woman, but he's wearing a skirt, long hair, he's put lipstick on his face, wearing high heels. I said to him, you're fucking joking, aren't you? Who are you going to fool with that? I mean, you've got for 5 o'clock shadow. He's like, you trust me, this will work. Now, he's got a deeper voice than me as well, so he goes up to this guard with the machine gun. I'm hid behind a wall. I was like, there's no way this is going to fucking work. He goes up to this guard with the machine gun. He goes, all right, love, fancy a shag? Guard goes, yeah, all right. So they go off into the bathroom to have sex. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, this is the part where he waits till he's got his trousers down, then he karate chops him. But that didn't happen. I was waiting there about 10 minutes. 10 minutes I was stood there. So what the fuck is going on? Then 15 minutes. Then 20 minutes. Ends up being 40 minutes I'm stood there. He ends up walking out with the guard, still dressed as a woman. Guard looks at me, holds the gun in my head. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, mate, what are you two doing in there? The guard's like, what, is this your wife? I didn't know what else to say. I was like, yeah, it fucking is. What were you doing with her? He was like, no, I'm sorry, mate, I didn't know she was married. Swear on my kids. Well, I'm going to be taking her home and having crosswords with her. Ended up taking fucking Stumpy Joe out. I was like, what the fuck were you playing at? We were meant to be saving the boss's daughter. And you were in there shagging away with this fucking guard. He was like, I was looking for a fucking window of opportunity. I was a window of opportunity. I was stood out there. 40 minutes you've been. 40 minutes. That is fucking ridiculous. So anyway, we ended up just going home after that. Boss's daughter ended up drowning in the fucking vat of bean juice. It's tragic. Very sad.